that here is a mechanism that is responsible for life, and yet it's killing. Now, why does it kill? The earthquakes aren't evil. If you build a house on top of a fault line, well, you may well be asking for trouble. And so the earthquake's doing its job of maintaining life, atmospheric balance, and so on the planet, and yet it's an agent of destruction. And that raises now the philosophical question instantly. Could God not make fire that doesn't burn but warms? Could he make electricity that isn't dangerous? And so on. And here we're back to the same thing. Now, I noticed Gideon Rosen was very careful in saying causes are allowed. Now, I would wipe out the word cause, because from where I sit, God doesn't cause evil, but the nature of the universe is that it's a possibility because of his gift of freedom. And I suspect myself that that gift of freedom, when abused originally, actually had an effect on the natural world and the created universe. Now that's another big question. But to say that it leads to be devoted to a God like that, I understand him perfectly if there's no rationale behind it. And I feel, having thought about this for most of my life really, because I feel it's the hardest question, I think there's enough reason to trust God with those ragged edges. And my main reason for doing that is actually the cross. This is God becoming part of suffering. It's not an explanation in the sense of a logical explanation. It's a demonstration. And therefore, let me put it this way. I have sufficient confidence in God to worship him because A, I see he's come near to suffering and has suffered. B, because I believe death is not the end. And C, because I believe there's going to be a final assessment that will put things right.